Here is Bernie Sanders with Tim Dillon on his policy towards transgenderism. This is S8.
I mean, these are unpopular issues.
Fair enough.
Biological men and women's sports, it's just an unpopular issue. You know, child sex changes, no one wants this. Very few people. Very radical people. And I understand that people have trans children, and I get it. But, you know, this has tremendously hurt the electability of Democrats.
But I think the answer is yes. But the answer also is, why are we not talking about some of the issues that I raised earlier? Why are we not talking about the fact that we are the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all people?
Because the Republicans are demagoguing this one issue because it was handed to them on a silver platter by Democrats.
Okay, so that's Bernie's best possible answer politically. That's the best way he can answer that question if he's not going to change his personal opinion on what the Democratic Party, or he as an independent, what he would like to see the Democratic Party do when it comes to policy on biological men and women's sports, as Tim broached right there, and also sex changes for children, which is the other thing that Tim broached there. So if Bernie Sanders still believes that the Democratic Party's policies of like 2022 are correct on that front, the best thing that he can do is do what Zohran Mamdani, I think, learned from Bernie Sanders, what Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez learned from Bernie Sanders, and what so many other Democratic candidates, Andrew Cuomo is a good example, have failed to learn from Bernie Sanders, which is that people will give you grace if they don't agree with you on every single issue, if they feel like you are being honest and authentic. And Bernie, trying to take the conversation back to affordability, this is how Mamdani beat Cuomo in the general election, in the primary, probably in the general election, with all of the myriad cultural baggage that he brought in, even though New York is a very blue city and this was a Democratic primary. He said all kinds of stuff in the past that Cuomo just kind of expected would take him down. But Mamdani was constantly bringing the question back to cost of living and affordability. And that is the best way for Dems to deal with this. Obviously the best way is to re-familiarize themselves with the basic truth of how men and women's bodies are different. But maybe I have too low a bar and just can't see that coming in the foreseeable future.